This week's class, we're going to talk about how to use Design Center and how to actually go about creating blocks. And I want to show you what that is. Now, this was in week 13, assignment 12, and it's architectural CAD. Now, last week you drawed two floor plans for me out of the book. And this week we're going to take those floor plans and we're going to put components in it. We're going to go in there and I'll show you how to find toilets, sinks, kitchen appliances, room planning such as furniture and things of that sort. That way you can plan out how the interior of the house is going to be, and you can show your client, if you're working on a project for them, what they can fit into those spaces, and kind of help them to see, do I need to go larger with this house, or is this house too large, to be economical? Can I slim down, scale down, so that I can still have everything I want in it, but it'll just be at a more efficient rate. So what we're going to do is jump in here to AutoCAD, and I've just got a basic floor plan up here. I don't have any doors or anything in this yet, and I want to show you real quick how these blocks work. Now, we talked about earlier like polylines and lines, the difference between the two. If you click on line and do that, you got two separate entities. If I do it with polyline, it's one entity. It's a polyline. And blocks are very similar to this method. It attaches everything. A block, even though you can have something that's not even touching this right here, and I can make it a block. And I'm going to show you that. Let's say, for instance, I want to make myself a door. And in this house, I want to put really large doors in. I want to put a 36-inch door in. So I want to come in here and get the center of it. And what I want to do is just do an offset. Half of 3 foot would be 1.5 foot. Enter. So we got that taken care of. I'll delete this center point out. I'll come in here and get myself a circle. Before I do that, I want to put me a line in here, turn my ortho off, and shoot it up here at 3 foot. That would be just fine. Offset my door about 1 inch, and we'll do a 1 3/8 inch thick door. And I've got my door a little out of sorts there. I got to fix this. Only thing I want to do is grab my door here, make sure I grab this line. I want to move it. Hit move. And I'm just going to grab it and stick it right there. And then come in here and grab myself a circle. And I want to grab it right there. And we'll bring it over to right there. Just like that, we'll trim it all out. We'll get rid of this. And now we have got ourselves a door. Alright. And that's just a real simple door that I made right there. The door swinging into the room up against the wall. Now you can see when I touch on this, it's all individual pieces. You all see that? Now to make this thing a block, come up here and I want to create. You see right here the block. It's in the Home tab. It's in Block, Create, and I want to call this a 36-inch door. And you can call it interior door or what have you. Hit OK on that. And we can't put inch on there because it drives this thing nuts. So we 36 interior door. And then what you want to do after you write that in there, pick point. Where's your, this right here would be my base point. And I'll show you more about that in a minute. Hit select objects, and you want to pick everything. Just like that. Right click enter. And then alright. Now if you'll notice, I'll come in here and watch this. When I click on it, it's all picked. And if you want to do a copy and a paste, it works good too like that, because it's easy. You just have to pick one spot. But also, if you'll notice up here, you got what's called an insert in your block. Hit insert, and there's that 36-inch door that we made. See right there, it's already been saved for us. So if you keep it 1-to-1 here, and you can change angles if you want to. Let's see what door I need to put in here now. I want to change that angle to 90 this time. Okay, now you see how I done that? And maybe we want to put this door over here going into. I think this is probably like a walk-in closet. So I'm just going to eyeball that in there. Just for time purposes, I'll just eyeball that in there. I didn't get in the right spot. So I'll do a little move and grab that and bring it straight out there and touch that line. Perfect. And I didn't get everything chose over there when I made my block, so, and I didn't get that in the right spot either. So we got to do some more moving. So what I want to do is just grab that and then bring it on down here perpendicular like that. And then also this door needs to be moved. Just like that. And then you just trim out what you don't need. Just like that. So in a nutshell, that's how you do that. Again, come back up here to insert, find that door. The 90 turns it that way. So 270 would turn it up close to what I wanted. If it's not what you want, I'll show you what you can do. We'll just take and mirror image it. Grab it right there, and I'll do a mirror. Grab it, and boom. Keep your ortho on. Hit right there. You've got it. Door swinging in the right direction. Just do a move on it. Select all your objects. Come over here. Grab that point, and I'm just going to eyeball it. Now, of course, you would put it in the exact location where you wanted it. And then I'd go in here and finish it up. Trim. It's all clean. So now, this will door open up. This would probably be a bathroom. This might be a walk-in closet, something along that lines. It's master suite there, and you got 2 bedrooms. Here's the kitchen, and here could be the open. It's just an open floor concept. And this would be like the living space. This would be the kitchen. The dining area could be there. It could be the living room on this side. And you'd have to make yourself an entryway too. So that's a good way to do your doors, and you can create as much blocks as you want. They're really handy. But also, you can pull drawings into this drawing from a previous drawing that you had. And it works the same way. Block, you can hit insert, and I can go in here and I can browse, and I can find stuff I've already drawn. Just to, I can go in here like this bearing. I can hit open on it, and okay. And it's really small, but I can actually bring that drawing into this drawing by inserting it. And when I click on one thing, the whole thing's a block at that point. So if you wanted to bring that in and utilize it, you just have to come up here. If there's something I need to fix on, I just have to explode, and now they're individual pieces. Alright. The next thing I want to talk about in setting up your layout of this house would be what's called Design Center. Now, if you'll scroll up here at the top and go to View, and over here you got Tool Palettes, which has a lot of special things in there that you can utilize, but Design Center does as well. And you can click on Tool Palettes, And you can see there's tons of blocks in here. Let's go to architectural. There's doors in there, windows, toilets, trees. So there's all kinds of stuff in there for your usage. I can grab this toilet here and see how it brings it in. It's in elevation shot though, but it's a block, so I'm going to delete that out. But you can use this. You can also use this design center, which is in the view tab, but it's right here. It's a little fella right there. Click on design center, and whenever it opens up, you got what's called folders, and make sure you're in the right folder on this. And it's in program files, Autodesk. And this opens up, and I'm in AutoCAD 2014, but you might have a newer model. But open up the newer model under Autodesk, and you'll slide all the way down here to sample. And then in that flyout you have English US or ENUS. That opens up. Then you click open the Design Center, and then you've got all these different choices here. And if you'll take a look at them, you've got Basic Electronics, AutoCAD, Textiles and Line Types, Fasteners, Electric Power, Home. Right here, Home Space Planner. Here's a House Designer. So we'll open up this one right here. Just open that up, that flyout, and you have what's called blocks. And just double click the blocks, and see you've got all this stuff already made. You don't have to do it yourself. I can hit like bed. Here's a queen. Double click it, and see how it brings it in as a block. And I'll just close that out. I'll bring that over here. And you see how we've got that bed brought in as a block. I'm going to click on it there. And we can bring that right back in with another one. And you can go ahead and use that to design your layout of your home. Now I should have turned that one, but you can click on it. Now see, it's a block. All you have to do is click it one time and come in here and go to Home in your Modify commands and do rotate it around, and then move it to wherever you want to go with it. And the same thing applies with clicking on that. So I want you to get in there, and I want you to utilize this, and I want you to design up your house however you want to design it, these two houses that you drawed last week, and use these tools here. Now you can draw them up individually if you want to, but and this one has bathtubs and all that, toilets. I want you to get in here, and I really want you to make yourself a really nice design with all these little different blocks. And by all means, make your own blocks if you want to and put in there. But there's tons of stuff in your tool palettes and in your design center. So utilize those, and if you have any questions, please let me know.